Debonair.
But yeah, no, go ahead, shout your Instagram out, shout your channel, your handles, all that.
My handle, well,
yes, ma'am.
I mean, it's right there. If you guys know how to read, it's right there.
I was about to say, shout. I know some people have like TikToks and stuff like that, so.
Oh no, that's it. This is about the only place you're gonna find me is on Instagram. With that little name right there in the little corner. Yeah. That's it. But for the people that don't know who I am, I go by Casey Speaks. I'm a spoken word artist hailing from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, that's about all you need to know. I do spoken word, and I am really, really smart because I'm going to school. Because smart people do that. Yeah.
Talk about it. Talk about it. No, go ahead. Brag on them. Let them know. Let them know.
Recently graduated from Broward College, so I finally have I say finally like it's terrible. I have my associates of arts and philosophy now, and pursuing a double major, philosophy and religious studies, 2 certificates, and a concentration in social justice. So yeah. It's a lot of work right now. I'll tell you that.
Talk to them. Let them know.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You know, do a little thing, a little schmink thing, you know, sprinkle a little salt in there, add a little seasoning to my life, you know, not just be a pretty face.
Handle that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now, congratulations. Now we need more of that, especially in our community. We need more of that. So I'll be loving to see stuff like that, man. Trust me.
I believe it. I can't wait to be a significant contribution to society after all this hard work. Damn it.
That's how I'm feeling, because I've been nothing but a goddamn troublemaker since day one. So hey, yeah, I'm ready, man. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is so Miss Amber Heard lost the trial.
Oh Lord.
Versus the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. I want to know what your thoughts was.
Oh God. So I didn't follow it that deeply. I kind of like had a very surface, I guess say surface value understanding of what was really happening. So yeah. I do know that Johnny Depp is a victim of domestic violence. His upbringing was very rough, traumatic. He, you know, channeled that energy into being the amazing actor that he is now, and he married a fucking scumbag. So, like, in my opinion, like, I mean, someone who didn't value him for who he is and what he's gone through and what he's conquered. I don't know much about Amber, but based on the trial and things that I had heard from the trial, it essentially was a shit show from her end. And then for her to like turn around and say like, oh, I'm so disappointed and blah blah blah, and everybody's like, yeah, okay, so you're just mad you lost
after you got caught proven to be lying.
Yeah, after you were basically proven to be a liar, and that's just what it is. You know, it's one thing to be accused of lying and then find out that something is actually true rather than try to defend your lie. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a no. It's just a no. That's kind of my take on it. Like, I mean, yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, I was just more focused on my school stuff. So, you know, Instagram University and YouTube University was my little friend and keeping me updated, you know, on all the breaking news.
Hey, Instagram University and YouTube University is real. That's where I get majority of my information from. And that's how I get my MBA, because a lot of the things these professors don't be teaching like how they used to. So I had to Google, YouTube.
Listen, some of them use YouTube in their lectures.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what are you even here for? Why are you getting paid?
Yeah, I could have did this damn thing at home. Talk about, oh yeah, well, let's pull up this YouTube link. No, sir, no. You get on this whiteboard and you show me how to do this. I could have did that at
home. Come on. I am not paying this tuition for nothing. What are you doing?
My tuition is expensive, man. I owe about $40,000 for my master's. It would have been more, but BC paid for majority of it. It would have been more. So you know my struggle.
Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
My
But
God.
it's a blessing because when I finished my bachelor's, I finished with $0 in debt. So I'm not even
Oh.
yeah, I have $0 in debt for my bachelor's. I only owe for my master's. So I'm not even tripping. I'm not even tripping.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. I can't say the same. At least I don't know what that looks like right now because everything is deferred, I guess,
Yeah.
with the education. So it's like as long as you're in school, you don't have to pay anything. And I'm like, cool.
But don't put it in the back burner because them things will add up. Trust me. Because when I finished and I checked my balance, I said, damn, I forgot about it. I tried to push it in the back of my mind. But yeah, no. I the one thing I gathered from the whole the trial, man, is I was extremely shocked. I was more so pissed off at her because I was like one of the biggest advocates for like the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
For like to believe all women and all this, that, and the third, and she stood behind that. So when it first came out, I'll be guilty and I'll say, hey, yo, I kind of believed her. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows that Johnny Depp, you know, he drinks a lot, he does a lot of drugs.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff, but that doesn't necessarily excuse the fact that she treated him the way she did.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Because when everything first came out, I was like, damn, I don't know, man. This man coked up and this, that, third is possible because I've seen drug addicts before. They do a lot of, you know, questionable things. And so once all the details start coming out little by little, I was like, yo, I think she's lying. And then it went from that to, okay, yeah, she lying. Like, yeah, she lying. She definitely lying. She capping.
No, I was following it for like a little bit, and then I was watching one of the trials, and then I saw a couple video clips of how like I don't know if it was from, I think it was from her trial where like the lawyer objected his own objection, and you're like, huh? Like, what are you doing? Like, okay, so why are you a lawyer? Because you just made a huge mistake on public television. You just made an ass of yourself. So
yeah. Nah, she was doing a lot, man. Like I'm mad at him because he should have been left. I'm like, bro, she was over here literally putting hands on you. You got pictures of having black eyes. She damn near chopped a piece of your finger off. Like, you should have been left, bro. Like, what you doing? I don't give a damn how far that head is. I'm not about to be sitting here dealing with all that. That's the only thing I can think of that'll make me stay.
Oh wow, no, that can't be like.
Bro. Once you do all that, first of all, when you start talking to me a certain way, that just turns me off. So when you start doing that and then start putting hands on me, and then I'm losing a piece of my finger, bro, I would have been out. I would have been gone. Like, you're not going to sit here and talk to me in type of way. Like, no, bro, I don't have time for that. I'm grown.
Exactly.
I'm grown. I'm not a damn child no more, man. So I put some of the blame on him because he should have been left, but she was just crazy. And apparently she was diagnosed years ago with like BPD, borderline personality disorder, and a few other like mental illnesses and stuff like that. So it kind of like, you know, you were able to put two and two together and get like your final whatever knowledge of her. And so once you put everything together, it's just like, all right, cool, it's starting to make sense. But obviously, of course, you know, Johnny Depp didn't know this prior to him dating her, so I'll take that away. But like, it goes to show you how crazy these people is, man. And then they'll run around, do all these things to you, and then make
how
you
did he not know? How I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you not know these things before marrying somebody? Like, aren't these like standard things that you're supposed to figure out before you go and tie the knot?
You would think so, man. But again, like I said, when you add all them drugs and alcohol, it's like you don't make good enough decisions. Because again, like I said, I would have been picked up on that real quick. You know what I mean? Like, you should have been
her, right?
Yeah, from her. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because again, like I said, once you start talking to me a certain way, that's a wrap. I'm out. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to start. Once I get out of my frame, it's a wrap. All right, I already know. I know.
Yeah, it's like you're out of character. You're out of character, or you're like getting to that point where you're about to disrespect somebody right back. It's like,
That's exactly where I was. I'm like, bro, he should have been left, man. Like, when they were showing all the graphic ass pictures of his finger being chopped off, like piece of his finger, I was like, oh my God.
I didn't see that. I didn't see
it was bad.
That.
It was really bad. It was really bad. And I work a lot, so I can't keep up with the trial. So I will go back and watch, like, they will put up like little 5-minute snippets and highlights of it. So I will watch that. But there was no way I'm watching an 8-hour trial, bro. I got stuff to do. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, there's people that I know, like, they'll be going about their whole day, but that trial is playing on their phone. They're listening to that bit live. And I'm like, yo, come on now.
No,
Like,
ma'am.
it's one thing if you had the money to be like chilling and just watching these people just talk back and forth for 8-9 hours in a day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, people like me, people like you.
We got stuff to do.
Yeah. Like I'll read about it. I'll get the docket number or whatever they call them things, and
Yeah.
get the transcript. I'll read the transcript. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's scary, man, because it's like these are some of the things that can happen to a lot of people, to men and women. Well, these are a lot of things that can happen to a lot of people, man. So it makes you, like, for example, me, I work in an office setting where majority of my colleagues are women. You know what I'm saying? Like it will take nothing for them to say and do, oh well, he did this and he did that, or whatever the case may be, and then it'll be a wrap for me. Oh, who's that? Oh, what's up?
Ooh, delivery.
Who? No.
You getting food? I want food.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, but I work in the office setting, so it's like majority of my colleagues are female. So anything can happen, to the point where I did a video a while back where I talked about how back when I was part-time here, I had one of my higher ups who like slapped me on the ass one time, and I was just thinking, yeah, bro, like I did like a whole ass story about it, and I told a story about it, so people was like, yo, bro, it was crazy. I'm telling you. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm telling you. I
Wait
swear,
a minute.
bruh, it's
What's
yes,
like, is there like a
yes.
dynamic of relationship where that was okay?
It was so random. I swear to God, it was so random. And
Like,
people was like, were y'all like messing around? I'm like, no, it wasn't even that. She
no.
just like random. So, all right, I'm at the printer, right? It was like I was there maybe for like a year and some change. We have some brand new printers. I didn't know how to use the printer. So she asked me to do some things with like the copying or whatever. So I went back and I'm like, yo, I'm not too sure how to do this. Can you show me how to do it? So she taught me the functions and all this, that, and the third. And so she's like, oh, I thought you were smarter than that. Like, I'm like, what you mean? I thought you were smarter than that. And she was like, oh, well, you know how it is, this, that, third, da, da, da. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, was that a compliment or did she diss me? I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? I'm like, all right, cool. And so I said whatever I said. I can't remember what I said. And so she laughed and she like literally like slapped me on the ass, and I jumped, and I'm just like, and it took me a while to process what just happened. And I'm like, what did she I was like, yo, did she just did this really just happen? I'm like, all right, cool. I went to one of my other homies and I told him what happened, and my homie was like, damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. I can't believe she did this, did that, third. He's like, yo, do you realize if you would have did that to her, HR would have been on your ass? I'm like, yes, bro, I know.
Yeah.
I know, man. So, but it's
because like you could have very well turned around and said something too, because they're not supposed to, be sexist in that nature. But it's like, oh, really? Like, she slapped your ass? Oh, man, man. But it's like, no, she touched me inappropriately and I didn't like it. And I'm trying to tell you that she needs to chill. Like, that's my colleague. I like her, but not like that. I don't need her touching me. No.
I was going crazy, man. But I sat there and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, because I was talking to the other colleague of mine, the other guy that was there at the time, and he's like, yo, you realize if you would have did this, that, or third, like it would have been a wrap. HR would have damn hung you. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know that's for a fact, man. So it's terrifying because me being in a position to where I am today, like now I do the hiring and the firing. I try not to get too close to my the people that's under me. I try not to get too close to them. I try not to do all that because I don't want any type of situation where it's like, oh yeah, well, he did this and he did that. No, ma'am, no, I'm not doing all that, because it could be just like how Amber Heard's doing it, which is going to be straight up damn lies, all because she mad because he left her for another woman and did all this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure I do things to protect myself and my goddamn my damn job, because it's nothing for, you know what I'm saying, something that's stupid like this, and then now your name is tarnished because Disney got rid of him like years ago, prior to the trial. Like they got rid of him after a damn allegation. I'm like, damn, at least wait for the verdict. Like y'all just gonna fire this man? It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
No, that's really it with when it comes to that stuff. Like it should go both ways. Like you shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable, and nobody else should be feeling uncomfortable in a work environment.
I was shocked, bro. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. Would you marry? Well, actually, would you prefer to marry?
Oh,
For,
the second. That second question.
Yeah, love or security? Which one would you? Which one would you prefer? Or if it's not just you can speak in general.
No, I'm gonna use me. I'm gonna use me. You know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Damn. Well, I say like no, cause when you say love, it's like, okay, am I gonna love you and we gonna struggle and then you a whole pussy, like, or
yeah.
or you're gonna provide that security. I think actually I say security because I think love will come with that. Like you end up falling in love with someone that makes you feel secure. Like that's just, I think that comes into play. My aunt always be saying, "What's love got to do with it?" You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
Like yeah, you love me, and
but what if it was either or? What if it wasn't later on? Because if that's the case, you could say that about love. Like, okay, cool, he can't secure you right now, but in 2 years, 4 years, he'll be
because
so if you could only have one or the other.
There's an uncertainty with that. Like you could love somebody and they could be I'll use my old situation as an example. You could love somebody wholeheartedly, but they didn't keep you secure. They didn't make you feel desired or wanted, or they didn't provide for you the right way or what you expected them to do, even though you laid out those expectations before y'all eloped and shit. Like you could love somebody, but that shit, love can really fuck you up. So if it's a choice between either or, I choose security. Cause I could want to slap you across your face. I probably won't, but you taking care of stuff and everything's all right, and we working it out and figuring it out, and it's secure. I'm good. I'm here. I'll find the happiness other places if I have to, but I think it should be an all-encompassing thing. Like love and security should come hand in hand. But if it's a choice between either or, it's definitely security. I can't deal with the just I love you. Okay, so these bills,
exactly,
and this house, and I want to go out to eat sometimes. Maybe I don't want to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be spoiled. Take care of me, please. And then, of course, I'll do this. I would reciprocate. It's not like I'm saying it's going to be one-sided. So
yeah. No, I respect it. I respect it.
I wouldn't be asking for something that I can't reciprocate. So like, if I say, "Hey, yo, I want you to spoil me," best believe I'm gonna be able to do the same.
No, I respect it, man. I'm really big on security, man. Like I'm old school, man. Like I grew up seeing my mom struggle all the time and all this, that they're having to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, paying the bills.
Ain't your people's what's it called? Ain't your people's been together for a good minute?
No, my mom and dad broke up back when I was in, like, I want to say elementary school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like fourth, fifth grade, man. Fourth, fifth grade. Yeah. Yeah. That was like I don't even a hood story, I guess I can call it. a hood love story. Because they had
story.
No, facts. They had me at damn like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Like they
had
me
okay. Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah. It was literally a damn hood love story that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I respect them for trying over and over and over again, but you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But yeah, I know me seeing my mom go through all that nonsense, man, really put me in like a place of like, yo, if I was to be married today, I wouldn't want my wife to pay bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she wants to pay bills, all right, cool. My ex lived with me. My ex was together for around 4.5, 5 years, and when she lived with me for a little about a year and a half, 2 years, and she lived with me. I never charged her for rent or anything like that. Like, she made it a big dish. So, oh, I want to pay the light bill. I want to pay this, that, or third. All right, cool. Pay the light bill. Whatever. It is what it is. But me personally, I prefer for a woman to be like not a stay-at-home per se, but I definitely want you there. Like, if we have kids, I definitely want you to be watching my kids. I don't want my kids to be going to no damn daycare or anything like that, or being by strangers. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want my kids to go anywhere until they're able to, speak in complete sentences so they can tell me what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right. So you would rather her be at home and not necessarily to say, oh, this because we're a woman belongs, but this is like,
Yeah.
if I have a family with you, I want you here so that ain't nobody doing no weird ass shit with my kids.
Oh, that's facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
That's facts. People was like,
I
oh, well,
felt
you
that.
can treat them with family. I'm like, no, bro. Majority of these damn sexual assault cases comes from family members. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You think I trust them better than I trust a stranger? No, I put
yeah,
them in the same category.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely felt that. Definitely felt that. That was the plan with my daughter. I actually had every intention on homeschooling her, but things change, had to make different decisions, and so
Yeah.
adapt and just all adapt and recalibrate and then keep going.
But at least your daughter now is able, like, she's at the age where she can fully tell you
Oh
what's,
yeah. No, she got a mouth. Listen, she got a mouth.
like
She
if
would
something
tell.
happens, she gonna come home and tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, she would be very quick to say, "Oh my gosh, we did this and we did that and I did this and blah 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 blah." And oh, there was a time where my mom picked her up from after school, and my mom was wearing a wig.
Oh God.
Okay, so peep this. My mom goes there while she's wearing this wig. The people don't necessarily recognize her, but my daughter recognizes her. She's like, "That's my Nana! Like, what are you doing? Let me go! I see my Nana. I'm ready to go." And they're telling her, "Hold on," like because we're not sure if that's your Nana. And she's like, "That's my Nana. Like, let me go home." And so then, my mom says when they got in the car, she says, "Nana, when you pick me up from school, don't ever wear that wig again because they didn't even know who you were."
That's crazy.
She's like, "Don't wear that again. They didn't even know who you were." I was dying. I was like,
What your mom said after that?
My mom was like, "Come get your daughter. Just come get your daughter." I was like, "Hey man, they couldn't recognize you. What was you doing?" So that's what happened with her. That was too funny.
No, I'm big on that security, man. I refuse, man. I refuse. Like if we're dating and we're like we just got married or something like that, we ain't got no kids. All right, cool. You can do what you want to do. You can even have full-time job. I don't care. But once we start having kids, it's a completely different story. It's a completely different story. Like I know people that had a baby 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and already that baby's in daycare. You don't know what these people's doing in that daycare. Like, no, I'm not. No, that's not happening.
You said 2, 3 weeks old?
2, 3, because she had to go to, she was a single mom. She had to go to work. She had to go back to work. She had to go back to work.
I hate that, man.
And that's exactly. It's really, really sad. I'm like, I refuse for my child to go through a newborn. You don't know what's going on in that damn daycare. And there's usually one person is watching like 25 babies. Like, come on, man. Like, no.
Because then can you imagine, like, I mean, that takes talent too to be taking care of all of them babies in one room at that, because like how you get them all to be chilling and okay and feeling content and peaceful. I'm sure not every day is that easy, but like I can only imagine. But no, my Alina, she didn't go to daycare till she was almost 2. Yeah, I didn't have her start going to daycare till she was almost 2. And even then I was apprehensive, but I was like, well, I could sit here on my ass and not do nothing because I was basically by myself. Or put her where she can at least, learn to socialize and be around people that I feel are trustworthy because I already know them and they're running the place and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of just get past that slight discomfort for the moment. So that way she had, she was being taken care of.
That's real. That's real.
I hated it.
That happens, man. It happens. Like things happen. Like I just felt bad for my homegirl, man, because it's just like yo, you just had this baby a couple weeks ago, not even literally, not even a month ago, a month max. And you already have to, you know what I'm saying? And I respect it because you have to get back on your grind. You have to start work. You have to start doing this, that, and third. Cool, I get it. But it's just still sad when you hear them type of stories, man. It's really sad when you hear them stories. You know what I'm saying? Because I like, even to this day, I be looking at my mom. I'm like, yo, how did you do it?
How did you do it? How? Just how? Because
how? I don't know how you did it, man. Because I'm sitting there, because even when I have to like watch my little, I don't watch them often, but back when I did used to babysit and watch them often, they would sit there going through something. And I'll be so mentally tired. I'm looking at my mom like, how did you do this by yourself? How? And had a full-time job.
Help me. Nigga.
Exactly.
I don't think you understand.
Is there a better way to approach dating, like in the Black community? Like, what do you believe is a better way, you know, for Black people start, you know, dating better, I should say?
I don't know. I guess in my most recent experience, I haven't had to really worry about entering the dating world, if that makes sense. In my case, I'm not necessarily focused on dating right now. So, but from what I've seen, I think that when it comes to a girl or a guy showing their interest, just to be straightforward, but not like aggressive, like just, you know, say, hey, yo, I'm liking what I see, and you know, I want to get to know you. Like, just don't even beat around the bush. Ain't nobody got time for all that shit. Like at this point, people done survived the whole pandemic. They trying to figure out how to create a whole nother one right now.
with this monkeypox, yeah.
With this monkeypox nonsense that they got going on, they trying to start a whole nother pandemic. Like, people done survived the COVID stuff. People are surviving every day despite that, because of course COVID's not the only sickness out there. And I don't know, like, you just start to learn that life is just too short to be beating around the bush. Just shoot straight, be tactful in how you approach someone. I know typically, like, for women, you're not supposed to approach the guy. You're supposed to, like, you know, make yourself look pretty and presentable or whatever, and approachable, of course, for the guy to want to even initiate a conversation with you at all. But I know in this day and age, like, homegirl, you be like, hey, yo, son, sir, y'all look good. Hey, come here. Just for a quick second, may I have a conversation with you? And that's nothing wrong with, like, at least saying, like, hey, by the way, I'm interested. And you leave it at that. Then once you start, like, trying to chase and stuff, then that's where you have an issue as a woman, in my opinion. Like, if a woman keeps, it just doesn't, it's a really bad look, honestly. It's funny because I actually had to learn that my damn self recently. I had to learn that myself. Like, there was a gentleman that I was very much attracted to, and I caught myself, like, always saying, hey, so hey, what you doing? And, like, homie is not giving me that much attention. Like, boy, like, it's like, you know, like, you got things to do, you busy, you feel me? And that's just not a priority right now, or that's not where your focus is at. And my ass is like, hey, yo, bring a little bit of that focus over here. I'm trying to tell you, I want your ass. Like, hello.
It's hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard. I'm telling you right now, it's really hard.
He's an amazing guy. Like, I've had several good conversations with him. We've gone out a couple times, and like, well, I say it like it's so recent. We had gone out a couple times, and it was just beautiful. The connection was beautiful. We hung out, all that stuff. But I was catching myself like, hello, hey, hi, I'm here. You're not here. I need you here. Like, it was like, okay, sis. chill,
Yeah.
because you gotta give homie room to chase, like give him room to pursue, because he's made it known he's interested too. But just chill,
Yeah.
just chill, and focus. Like that's literally where I'm at now. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chill. I've been chilling for a little while now, but whatever. I'm still here. He knows I'm here. He knows I'm interested. That's all that matters.
It's hard, man. I was it's because even back when I was like when I first started my master's program, like there was like a couple females I was talking to, and it's very
A
very
couple,
hard.
okay.
It's listen. Oh, okay. Oh, here we okay. It was one. I misspoke. My bad.
You know I'm messing with you.
No, it was this one chick, man, and it was just hard, man. Like she was going in, like going hard, like, oh, let's go out, let's go this, do this, let's do that, do that. Always wanted to come by my house and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at her like, yo, listen, bro, like I'm working full time, I'm in school full time, like I'm in the master's program full time. Like
Yeah.
I don't have the energy. By the time I finish all my assignments, I finish all my crap from work. By the time I get home, I am mentally exhausted. Like all I want to do is go to sleep. She's like, oh, well, we can just talk to you. No, stop. I don't want to talk to anybody. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
want
But
to talk.
I was really feeling her. I really thought she was attractive, and I would have loved to be in a relationship with her. But it was just like, nah, bro. I was too tired. I had too much crap on my plate. So I feel you, man. Like, and I know sometimes it's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth, man. A lot of times we just be tired, man. We just be tired.
No, but seriously, because I realized what ended up happening for me is I realized how busy he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's no way. And he never like lacked integrity to my knowledge. My understanding is that, you know, his circle of friends find him extremely trustworthy. He's definitely a family man. He loves his mom, loves his dad, you know, like really loves his family, like hardcore. And so normally the man is just busy. The man is literally busy, and he does a lot of cool things, you know, to make money and stuff like that. So he's extremely busy. He's a creative person. He's in that creative community, and all of that. So, you know, yeah.
I respect it, man. Trust me. Like you just be a little patient. Be a little patient.
I'm real honestly, I really am being patient. I'm in no rush to be in anything serious. And we actually did end up having a conversation, I want to say maybe a couple days ago, and both of us were like, yeah, no, we don't want anything serious. Like, we're not in that space to be serious or anything like that. We just continue getting to know each other and having those conversations when the time permits for both of us, because I'm reading damn near 48/7 and
I know that life. I know that life.
and studying and taking notes. Like once we hop off of this thing, bro, I literally right back into my books. So this is a good little breather from all the work that I was doing. But yeah, I know. And then he's busy doing his things, putting things together, and really just living life. Both of us are kind of just, you know, just living our lives right now. And then when we meet, we meet. When we don't, we don't. And that's just all there is to it.
Yeah, that's real. No, I respect it. I think one of the main things that I think that something that the black people needs to do to make it better in the dating world, well, for each other, because I only date black women, so that's why I say black men and black women. I think that
I used to not discriminate, but with the way things are now, I gotta give it to my chocolate brothers.
I'm like, to each his own, man. To each his own. Like I get it. Like my black homeboys that only date outside their race, and my black homegirls that only date outside their race. Like I get it, I understand it, but like for example, all of my exes are black, right?
I feel a type of way about that. That's just me.
You really? Why?
I do, like whenever I see so it's such a jacked up viewpoint, and I admit that it's jacked up, but anytime I ever see like black dude who's not with a black woman. I'm like, nigga, you couldn't just try harder to find your own, like, just the, you know, just
I'm gonna tell you right now,
and
as a
then
black man, I've never dated outside. I've dated a couple Hispanic girls before, but they were like Afro Latino.
right, but see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's my thing is I'm just like, no, she's not this. Like, homie, where is she at? Like, let's do it. Like, that's me. I'm that asshole when it comes to that. But no, not but, because everything you say before but is negated. With that, excuse me, with that, love is love. So, hey, yo, if you're happy, I'm happy for you. Do I like what I see? Not necessarily, but I'm definitely happy for you. I definitely want to see you, you know, I want to see you be great. I want to see all y'all be great. I just want y'all to make more chocolate babies. That's all. That's
I'm on that wave, man. I said this on my channel. I was like, bro, I refuse to have anything but like black ashy ass babies. Like that's what I want to have. That's what I want to have.
Just more chocolate babies. Now, it's so, you know what makes it even more screwed up is that if anybody sees my daughter, they're gonna be like, wait, weren't you in an interracial relationship? I was, and this is exactly why I will never do it again.
I didn't know that. This is news to me.
Yeah, no, my daughter is a much lighter complexion than I am.
I've never seen her. I've never seen her.
No? Okay, yeah, I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture of her. But
you've only talked to me about her, but I've never seen the picture.
Yeah, no, my daughter's complexion is she is a completely different complexion. Completely. Like, her complexion is like her father's. So that's also part of the reason why I refuse my next committed, serious, to death do us part relationship. That bro, we looking the same.
I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can't. Me personally, I can't do it, man. Me personally, I can't do it. Like I get it. Why?
It contributes. I was like, that experience contributes significantly to my viewpoint now, where I'm just like.
But okay, see, I never even got that far. I never got that far though, so I can't even speak on that. It's just that I've never been attracted like that to the opposite race. Like I've never had that type of attraction, so I can't even speak. At least you were involved in this.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing is it's not to say that I don't see others of other, I hate using race, other backgrounds. There are a lot of very attractive looking people from all different backgrounds. They're all beautiful in their own way. As far as, for lack of better words, sexual attraction? Yeah.
Oh, well, sexual attraction, that's different. Nah, that's like yeah, I could be sexually attracted to you all day, but as far as a relationship, it probably will almost never you know what I'm saying? And I've said this before, a majority of the girls that I slept with there was no way I could be in a serious committed relationship, let alone just a basic relationship, but a serious committed relationship with any of them. That's how serious it was. It was just a sexual attraction, and I made sure that I was 100% clear. And before we continue, and then that was it.
It's in regards to that, it's just a no. Hold on a second. I was trying to order some food while we're talking, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, you in Miami, so you got a million different options.
There's a Mediterranean spot that's not too far from out here, and I'm definitely copping something from there because I'm hungry, and that's all there is to it. Yup.
That's fair.
That's it. But yeah, so the approach, just shoot straight. Shoot straight, be patient, and if somebody say nah, or it seemed like they got you in limbo,
just keep it moving.
Just vibe. Keep your head in the game or whatever it is that you're pursuing, that you're doing, and the right person will tag along, or you know, align with whatever the hell's going on, like they all these gurus be saying and cliche shit. Like, just wait for them, they'll come.
I be hating. I be telling people all the time, like, bro, just focus on you. Just do your thing. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing, and one day it's gonna.
Like, I don't want to focus on me no more. I want love. I want love. I want to be cuddled.
That's facts. No, I feel that to the 100th degree.
Especially when it rains. When it rains outside and it's
you know,
cold.
we just had a storm. You know, we just had. So I trust me. I know a lot of people's going through it. Them stormy nights. I know a lot of people's going through it.
I usually have my cuddle buddy. Like,
do you believe that men ever think about the damage that they cause women before they, you know, before they cause that damage to them? Do you think that men think about the damage that they causing them?
So I used to think that men didn't until I met a different circle of men.
Uh-oh.
So my ex, I had believed that he wasn't remorseful. I still don't believe that he's remorseful for some of the stuff that he's done, because he caused a lot of damage. Okay, so no, he definitely did a lot of crap that I was like, man, I had a moment where I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking doing it no more. I'm not doing this. Like, I don't want to date nobody. I don't want nobody touching me. I don't want nothing. I want to spoil myself. I'm going to do everything for me and me only. And if a guy approaches me, I'll be like, skirt. I don't care how fine he is. Like, no, just no, sir. I am not taking down your number. You're not taking down mine. This was a beautiful conversation, by the way. But no. We're not doing this. And then I met a different group of men that thought about, you know, that when these conversations came up, they would think about, you know, what were they doing that may have caused the woman to behave the way she did. And it gave me a totally different perspective on men. Yeah. I'm like, oh, there's actually guys out here that think about this shit. Y'all got brothers? Like,
that's messed up.
It's not. It's really not, because, like, you know, when you go celibate for like 2+ years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried the celibacy thing. I did it for just shy of a year. After you
I was
pass,
thinking about doing it again. Like, I'm not right now. I'm not, but
yeah.
I was definitely thinking about going back into doing that, because I found myself more focused on what I needed to do and what I needed to achieve. Not saying I'm not focused now, but, you know, some of that time that I would be doing that, instead I'll go and read a book or go learn something else new and spend time doing that and learning another skill. Like, not mastering it, but definitely learning it. So I think the aim would be being able to master the skill that I'm learning about now. That's what I would end up doing.
Yeah.
If I went back into it, I would definitely, that's what I would end up doing.
Yeah, I did it for just shy of a year, man. It's really it's really not that hard. In my opinion, it's really not that hard. Like, once you pass like that first I want to say the first 30, 45 days. Once you pass that first 30 days, 45 days, it's like your body kicks into autopilot. You know
Literally,
what I'm saying? And that's
it. I didn't even realize 2 years, almost, I want to say almost 2 years went by. Now, okay, I think I told you about this. Like, I did have a couple hiccups during that season, but it wasn't like repetitive. I wasn't like going back to back and messing it up. It was like, oh shit, I slipped. Okay, I can't do that again. And it's like, oh shit, I slipped again. Fuck, I can't do that again. Yeah. And then I just didn't do it again. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, it was just like dealing with that, but it's not hard at all.
Yeah. Nice. It's really nice.
There's plenty of distractions. Plenty of distractions.
It really is, especially when you're working and going to school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I did mine because when I broke up with my ex, I was trying to mentally get back, like shake back. You know what I'm saying? Like I was so I was like, I'll be real, I was like bitter, I was pissed off, I was upset because it was like you wasted damn near 5 years of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all that went literally to the trash can, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that pissed me off the most was like I had ran out and bought like, you know, a ring to propose and all this, that, and the third, and all that had to drive back to return the ring. I'm over here getting mad. All that, man. All
Who's gonna propose?
Bro, I was going, oh yeah, bro. I told you I take relationships serious, man. Like when I'm single, I sleep with who I want to sleep with. That's you know, whatever. But when I'm in a relationship, no, man, I take that serious, man. I take it serious. I take it serious. Oh God, here we go. I was done, bro. I was pissed off. I was angry. I didn't date. I wasn't dating for, I want to say, a year and a half, 2 years after me and her broke up. I was literally focused on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I went and enrolled in my master's program and all that because I was supposed to I finished my bachelor's in 2016, 2017. And me and her broke up like 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. And I was supposed to start my master's immediately after, but she talked me out of it because she's like, oh, well, you know,
she talked you out of it.
Yes, she talked me out of it. She was like, oh, I barely get to see you now. If you start your master's, I'm never going to see you. I'm never going to hear from you, and blah, 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 which was true because I worked all day and then I had class all night. And by the time I got home, I just wanted to go to sleep and then do it all over again. You know what I mean? So she talked me out of it. I didn't do it. And so after me and her was done, I was like, yo, let me start focusing on everything that I want.
I don't approve.
I don't approve of it either, but you know, when you in love with people, you do it makes you do stupid stuff.
Oh, you know what? I can't. Yeah, bruh. I got too many damn stories about doing stupid shit when I was married.
Yeah, but at least you were married. That's different. That holds more value in my opinion. That holds more value to me.
Yeah, it does, but like, man, if I can go through so many damn stories. Oh my Lord. From like literally from like leaving the house at 10, like bumfuck 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, driving an hour and a half away to go find find him, and like luckily my mom was with me to help with my daughter at the time too, because I'd be like, hey y'all, I'm gonna be right back. She's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm gonna go find my damn husband. Like she's like, oh, okay. So like it'd be shit like that would happen when he was doing all his nonsense. And then but yeah, as far as like do I think men think about the damage that they do to women? I think yes. Like now I believe, yes, that there are some men that will sit there and really contemplate if there was anything that he may have done wrong by the woman that he's with, or by women in general that they're surrounded by. Like, are they being graceful, or are they being a gentleman, or what we define as a gentleman, towards these women? Are they being respectful? Are they being mindful of what they say to each of these women, and whatever role they play in their respective lives? So yeah, I think guys think about that. There's some jackasses out there that don't, because they wanna be toxic so bad, but like which I think is stupid, but yeah, that's my take on it. I think they do. I think there's guys that do.
Do you think they do it after a certain age, or you think they always think that? Because I think that comes with like maturity.
So I'm not going to say age. I'm going to agree with maturity.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come with maturity, because maturity can be at certain levels of maturity can hit at any age. Well, any age of reasoning. Like, when you're much older, maybe like towards your teen years and older, like when you start to think about how you affect girls or women as a male. But yeah. That's that. That's the
No, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely think it comes with maturity, because a lot of guys can be, you know, I know guys that's older than me, 30, 35, 40, that's acting like damn little ass boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there looking at them like, bro, you don't want to get your stuff together, man. Like, you got 2, 3 baby mamas already. Like, sir, I'm gonna need you to wrap it up now. Like,
there's so many, like, oh my God. Yeah.
this is my last and final question to you. I know you hungry, so you gonna want to hear me get your
Oh, my
Mediterranean.
food, it's on the way. We can talk until it's here. It's being made right now. I'm looking at it. It's on the tracker.
Man, my last and final question to you is my favorite question. I love asking women this question. If there was one thing you would want men to understand about women, what would it be?
We emotional.
Well, what that's supposed to mean? You emotional? I'm emotional. We got emotions too. What that mean?
Nah. Okay. That's so funny. Well, yeah, no, of course. I'm not negating that men have their emotions as well. What I would like men to understand about women, hmm, hmm, that's a good question. Um, I guess to understand that, I guess from a romantic perspective, um, understand that we want to feel wanted and desired. Um, of course, everybody has their different love languages, and um, to really discover that about whichever woman that they're dealing with, and then to love her with her love language, of course. It sounds so like cliche, like, oh, love language, but it works. But it actually works. Like, even in friendships, it works when you learn how to love someone the way that they receive it, not the way that you give it.
Yeah.
That's definitely that's been a major thing for me that I've been learning about myself, is understanding how I receive love. So guys should understand how women receive love. And also, you got some of us that just don't want to talk. Like, and I know there's a lot of guys like that too. They're like, yo, sometimes we just be right here. Just
Facts.
lay here, or
Just be
let's just
here.
watch. You don't even have to touch me. Just let's watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you're here that makes me feel comfortable, and we are in the presence of one another. Like, that's okay. And then one other thing I could say that I think guys should learn to understand, or want to understand, is it's okay if she supersedes you as far as credentials are concerned, or like being the breadwinner. Don't let that be an intimidating factor. If there's a woman that you may be interested in, or maybe become friends with, or maybe even work with, and it just so happens that she carries more weight as far as what she is able to offer to the offer on the table, like, and I kind of hate that question, like, what do you have to offer? Like, motherfucker, why do you care? Like, let's just figure this out. You're interested in me, I'm interested in you. Let's have an actual, like, organic conversation. You asking me what I gotta offer, bro? You will see. Just let the time transpire. Like, what
Is
the
there
hell?
guys that really get mad or feel threatened if a girl makes more money than them?
There are guys, yeah. There are a number of guys out there that feel a type of way if a female is doing way more than he is.
That's
She's like,
interesting.
she could be, for instance, like, you have I had an experience, and this was a number of years ago, where I was the one who had I had the certification to work in my trade. I was starting to run my own business. It was very faulty. I wasn't like doing really good with the consistency there. And that's something I've always been working on and definitely gotten better with. But I was the one that was like the go-getter, the heavy hitter, the money maker. This dude was not doing nothing but like going to work and sitting on his couch and playing video games in his free time. But what ended up happening is that he started feeling some type of way about the fact that I was doing so much more with my life than he was. And I was like, bro, you can definitely do the same thing. Not only that, you're older. He was older than me. And I'm like, you definitely can go do something with your life, dude. Like you're at a college age. Like go pick up 2 classes or something, you know, here and there, and go learn something, or go to trade school like I was doing simultaneously with high school. Because that's actually when that stuff was happening. I was coming out of high school with all these different credentials and about to start running my business, and homie wasn't doing nothing. And he started feeling some type of way about it. And so I was like, if you feel some type of way about it, I'm not going to deal with the jealousy or the insecurity. Go handle that. Take care of yourself. Peace. All right. And that was that.
I've never dated a girl that made more money than me, so I wouldn't be able to fully answer the question. But I would imagine I personally wouldn't care. I mean, I guess
See, that's you.
make more money. I don't know.
Yeah, that's you. But most, like I would say for most guys, like don't let that intimidate you. Like if you see something that you want, like go get that, bro. Like, and then if she not letting you through, move on. Go find another one, find another one. Like, and then just, you know, get yourself to that position where like maybe you would feel as if you're worthy of her time or something like that. Because that's one of those things too. Like women or men in better positions than others will seek to find someone either on equal ground or better ground anyway. Naturally, they're not going to want to deal with somebody who's lower than them, so to speak. But that doesn't mean that they wouldn't be open to the chance. I know me, if somebody's doing less than me, or if that guy is doing less than me, I'm not going to let that deter away from building something together, because he may have strengths in other areas that would be conducive to the relationship, and vice versa. I might have strengths in different areas that would be conducive to our collaboration or our cohesion. So yeah. Yep,
I can't believe there's guys that's insecure about that.
Huh?
No, I say I can't believe there's guys that's insecure about that, man. That's
yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah. And then the thing about it is that when you find guys that are like that, it really boils down to insecurity in themselves. So it ends up being something where it just gets projected out, that and them feeling intimidated or feeling less than. Them feeling intimidated or them feeling less than is a problem within themselves, because maybe they already know they're not doing enough. And so for them to have met someone who's doing all of this or doing all of this and that or whatever, and then they start feeling some type of way, they're just projecting like insecurities. It's really boils down to. That's something I personally will not deal with. I won't deal with insecurities being projected. Like if I know that it's something that they feel bad about, then I'll do what I can to encourage and reinforce that, you know, there's no need to feel that way.
Yeah.
But if it's constant where it's like, oh well, you're doing this and I'm not doing anything, and like the woe is me, like victimizing thing is so dead to me now. And I say that even from experience, because I used to be like that, where I'm like, oh my God, all these people are doing all these things, and then there's me. And then yeah, and then I just got to a point where I was like, okay, well, how do I get myself to not feel like that? Because feeling like that sucks.
Yeah.
Feeling like that sucks. And it's not saying that I don't feel like that every once in a while, but I definitely nip it in the butt a lot quicker than like dwelling in that feeling, because there's no sense in dwelling in that feeling.
Yeah, definitely don't date men that's like insecure about simple stuff like that. I definitely would. I wouldn't. That's crazy to me.
I could tell you about somebody that I met a while back. Yeah, someone I met a while back. This is closer to like maybe like early teens. I'm about to tell my age. I was like closer to like
you
my early.
You ain't gotta call. You ain't gotta tell your age. You good? Don't worry about it.
No, I was saying this is closer to like. Okay, well, yeah, this is gonna be closer to like, what is this now? 2022. We're gonna be 2012-ish. So somewhere around like 2012-ish. I met this guy that he felt insecure about his body. And so I was like, dude, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you're freaking gorgeous. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, no, he's like, growing up, like my mom and my dad, like they would always like say different things about the way I looked or the way I would dress. And I'm like, you dress fine. You look good. And I would constantly reinforce that, but then it got to a point where I'm like, all right, dude, like you keep on like saying that you don't feel good, and it's like, I need you to speak life into yourself, please, because I can't always do it for you. I'm not always gonna be around.
It's a turn off.
It really is. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, I hate when women do stuff like that. I'm like, bro, you are fine as hell. Like, what are you talking about?
What was the first thing I said about understanding?
Understanding the what? The
About
question?
what I want about the question. What was the first thing I said?
About the first question or this question?
No, this question. What was the first thing I said?
No, so okay. Hold on one second. I got you. So the question was, if there's one thing that you will want, are you asking me
3?
Oh, okay, yeah. The first thing you were saying is that you have emotions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that we're emotional.
Yeah. I thought you were asking like what the question was.
No. I was saying I gave you 3, so like yeah, we're emotional. We're emotional. Just be patient with us. Be emotional.
Yeah.
That's really it. I mean, and if men don't know that by now,
you don't know what to tell them.
You got a long road ahead of you, big dog.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, that's the first thing you got to figure out, is like, or not even figure out, but just acknowledge that women are emotional. And yeah, some women don't have the best control of their emotions.
Yeah.
That is very unfortunate. Jesus.
Man, no. Listen. How much longer till your food get there?
Estimated like another 15 minutes, which
You have questions for me? What's up? You want to ask me some questions?
Yeah. Damn, what can I ask you? Oh, I got a book. Watch this.
I messed up now, huh? I messed up, didn't I? I messed up. Oh Lord.
I got a book. Look at this shit.
Oh Lord.
Look at this. You see this?
3,000 questions about me. I done messed up.
No,
Lord.
Here we go. I'm gonna pick a question. It's gonna go like, ready? So you have to tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, pick a number 1 through 10.
1 through 10. 3. Let's go with 3.
That's funny because I thought you were gonna pick 3. Okay, so the question.
Is it too late to
That's
change? Is it too
hilarious.
late?
That's hilarious. I'm not psychic, by the way, I promise. Okay, so the question now, this is a good question. I don't know if it's blurring out, but so the question says, what do you feel connected to spiritually?
What do I feel connected to spiritually? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Wow. Okay. What do I
Yo,
feel
you should
connected
borrow this for your video. I should see if I can get a copy and send it and get another copy and send it to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do I feel connected to spiritually?
Yeah.
As far as like just in general, or
yeah, that's literally the question. The question says, what do you feel connected to spiritually? Yeah.
Being alone on a beach at night. Like, I don't know, I used to do that a lot. Especially when I got my first car. What was that? Like my junior year in college, around the time I was doing my bachelor's, I used to always drive to the beach because I always lived in a house full of people. I never had my own room until I moved out and I got my own place and stuff like that. So I never had my time alone. You know what I'm saying? I was always doing stuff. I was always with my siblings or my mom or whoever I was with. So I would always drive to the beach at night and just sit, like, have a big ass blanket, you know, some wings and whatever else crap I would eat, and I would sit there and I would listen to the waves. I would listen to the waves and look at the moon, and I love that. I love that.
So
Yes.
The beach would connect you spiritually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's the proper answer, but yeah. Yeah.
That's no, because like sometimes you have to have those moments where like you can just, you know, be alone. It's like you and God type situation. All right, another one.
Oh God, stop.
What?
Where what numbers? What? What's the numbers?
No, just tell me when to stop.
Oh no! I'll say no. Stop! Right there! Right there! Okay. Wait, how you did it again?
I have to do it again. My bad. Here we go.
All right. Stop.
Okay. All right. So yeah, pick a number 1 through 10.
All right. Let's go with. Are you gonna call my number again? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go with 8.
Okay. No, I thought you were gonna say 7.
Close enough. Close enough.
Okay. This is random. Do you have any subscriptions?
Subscriptions like YouTube subscriptions?
Whatever you feel the subscriptions mean. So probably, you know, like there's probably like what, gym subscriptions, Netflix shit, like
I don't have any. I don't have any gym subscriptions. I don't have any streaming subscriptions. I have like a million friends. I have a lot of rich friends. So they always give me their login information. I got a homegirl that gave me her Disney account. I got a homegirl that gave me her Hulu account. I got another homeboy that gave me his Amazon. I got another my sister. I'm using my sister's Netflix account and stuff like that. So yeah. So I never had to pay for it like for years, and I've had most of their streaming services accounts, like the log information, for years, and they still ain't changed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, wow.
But on YouTube, I'm subscribed to a lot of cooking channels. I love watching people cook. One of my favorites
watching people cook.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know.
What is that obsession?
Because I like cooking, so I like when people give me different ideas of what to cook.
Okay,
yeah. Okay. So one of my favorite cooking shows that I watch is called Wilderness Cooking. The guy literally goes in the middle of the woods and starts cooking up random things. The man is
wilderness cooking.
Yeah, Wilderness Cooking. He's in I believe he's in Russia. I can't remember. He doesn't speak any English, so I just usually watch it on mute. But yeah, he does like a lot of. He literally will cook chicken and steak and stuff like that on this big ass piece of rock. He'll put a fire under it, and then he'll cook stuff on like a rock next to this waterfall and stuff like that. It's crazy. Check him out. Yeah, he's pretty fire. He's pretty fire. Yeah, but subscriptions, that I subscribe to Breakfast Club. I'm subscribed to
Breakfast Club is pretty cool.
I'm subscribed to Breakfast Club, DJ Vlad, of course. Who else?
DJ who?
DJ Vlad. He interviews like rappers, singers, actors, stuff like that. He interviewed.
Oh, you know what? You know which one? I just recently discovered because I was helping somebody out with some schoolwork. Like they needed help, so I was tutoring them. And when I went over to his homeboy's house to help him out with the work, like his homeboy had what's that nigga's name? Carlo from, was it Carlo from Wallin' Out? Is that his name? The black guy
Oh,
with
Carlos
the
Miller. Yeah,
him
yeah,
and DC Young Fly and all of them. They
yeah.
have like a little sit down couch talking, kick back
85,
and
85 South Show. Yeah.
yes,
I'm
yes.
subscribed to that channel too.
Listen, bro, they are so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. There was one that I was watching with they had, I don't know if you know the girl named Love Dorsey.
Love Dorsey, she's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. I did a couple of videos about her. Yeah, she's
yeah,
fire.
no, I like her energy for the most part. Like she kind of would say things as cutthroat as I would. if I didn't care, like if I were to not care about how I say things per se, then I'd probably say it how she says it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more tactful with how I be cutthroat with people. If she be cussing people out.
Yeah, she don't be caring, bro. She don't be caring. I love. And she fine as hell. I think she's married. She fine as hell too, man. Like
yeah, she just got married, and then like the other thing that people keep on saying like, she has a deep ass voice, so raspy, blah blah blah. I was like,
she can't do nothing about that. Her voice is her voice.
Literally, but I was like, but the reason why I said y'all don't realize like the reason why it's probably like that is because it's most likely like that because either she drink a lot or she smoke a lot. I was like,
she could be born with it. One of my exes I dated. Yeah, well, one of my exes that I dated, she was yeah, her voice was literally like that. She was a premature baby, and they had a tube in her throat, and I guess they didn't lube it first, and so it kind of damaged her throat.
Her voice box. Yeah.
Yeah, and so when she talks, it's very deep and it's very raspy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And so like that's what I was telling people, I was like, y'all are so messed up. Cause I was like, then y'all should, if y'all feel that way, then go ahead and y'all make fun of Sade or any other woman that like sings tenor because they can drop their voice that low to sing or to talk.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of women that talk like that. I just thought it was screwed up for them to be saying shit like that. I'm like, yo, y'all bugging.
I did like I want to say 4 or 5 videos on about her, man. She be going in, man. She be going in, man. But it's all good. Your food. I see you looking down. Your food almost there.
She's picking it up, so it's almost here.
Nah, dude, do your
they
thing,
delayed
man.
it. They delayed it a little bit longer. I'm gonna give you another question.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. This is fun. We should do this more.
Stop.
Okay. Ready?
Right there. Stop.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you pick a number 1 through 20 this time.
Oh wow. Okay. 19.
Oh wow. Okay, so it says, where is your ideal place to raise kids or start a family?
That's a good one.
Isn't it?
I honestly prefer the country, man. I don't know why. I just feel like the city is so goddamn toxic.
So why the country though? Like, what is it about the country that you feel comfortable with?
I've been to multiple places, like multiple like country ass places like Virginia, some places in Alabama, some parts in Texas and stuff like that. That's like really like low key. Also been to Ocala, Florida. I don't know if you've ever been there. Loxahatchee. Those are like very country, like where you have to drive down there 15 miles just to get to the closest Walmart. You know what I mean? And
I actually like those places too. Like,
yeah.
Get everything you need.
It's pure. The air is so much cleaner. You know what I'm saying? The people, in my opinion, I believe the people there is so much nicer there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went to Kentucky, I'm in Kentucky, South Carolina, all that. When I went to those country places, man, like I've never met so many people that had such hospitality and was very like respectful towards you and stuff like that. Like nowadays, you walk past somebody in the middle of the damn street, they'll literally spit on you. You know what I'm saying? But
and
when
you're
in the country,
don't give a damn.
Yeah, exactly. But when you in the country, like people will literally have a full-on conversation with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even that don't mean that they trying to take you to their house or nothing. They will literally sit there at the store and talk to you for a whole half an hour. You won't even know the time went by.
Yeah.
You won't even know the time went by at all.
No, that's facts. That's facts. No, that's facts, man. Yeah, so that's my place, man. That's my place. But yeah, no, man. Yeah, I appreciate you for doing this, man. Thank you so much. I know we've been talking about this for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? We finally got it done.
Yeah, finally. I'm glad. No, we got to do this again.
Yeah.
I think the next one should be like.
Yeah, we could definitely do it. And we could do the next one live.
Huh?
We could do a live session next time. We'll do a live next time.
Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Start bringing people on.
I want to see people's comments and stuff. See what they have to say to me. Like,
yeah, that's facts.
Oh, like that's what you believe. Okay.
Man. No, thank you for doing this, man. Shout out to Instagram again, just in case. Just shout it out again. Let them know what's up.
Read right now. So y'all peoples, y'all can find me on Instagram. It is I am Casey Speaks. If you don't know how to spell or read, it's literally right. You see that? Can y'all see? Can you read that? I hope you can. And if you can't, it is at I am. So I am spelled correctly. Not with the I, like the body part I that these hotel motherfuckers be doing.
No comment.
No offense.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Please, I hope you enjoy your Mediterranean food. I hope you continue to enjoy that Miami life. Do your thing, live it right. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff.
I didn't even finish spelling it. So.
Oh, you didn't? No, go ahead.
Oh God.
You too busy looking at your food. That's what you're looking at.
I really am, because I'm that hungry. So it's I am KAYSEYSPEAKS. So at I am Casey Speaks, and y'all can find me on Instagram with that handle. If I'm not mistaken, you should actually be able to find me on Twitter. I do not use Twitter that often, but yeah. I will be getting on the bandwagon of twiddling the Twitter. That sounds so weird. Twitter.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I will be using Twitter. And that's it. Let me tell this girl, I'm like, I'll just meet you downstairs. So yeah. Yeah, because I just feel like going for a walk. I need to go for a walk. I've been sitting on my little butt damn near all day and reading, and that's
Hey,
I need to get a standing desk.
Man, thank you again, man. Please enjoy your day. All right.
You too. Peace out to whoever watching this. Y'all follow the chick. Y'all want to see some spoken word and all that good shit, y'all.
Facts. Be safe, man. Bye.
The finish line, I ran past it. So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it on this bottle, so they can't sip on this. Don't you try to boost me up, don't try to get on, bitch. Cause I'ma act like I don't know you, nigga, that's real shit.